Hello, hobbyists, and welcome to this Star Wars X-Wing Battle Report, this first Standard Edition Legacy 2.0 Battle Report, where Paige is running Scum and Villainy, and I am running the Empire. Four pages, 200 points of Scum and Villainy. We got 𝐒𝐓𝐃𝐒 in the Y-Wing with marksmanship, ion missiles, and the 𝐄7 astromech. Then we have 𝐒𝐍𝐍𝐿 in the Y-Wing with marksmanship, ion missiles, 𝐄7 astromech. We got the one and only Outer Rim Pioneer with Predator and a shield upgrade. Then we have Hired Gun number 1 with marksmanship, ion missile, deadman switch, and a shield upgrade, and a 𝐄7 astromech on them as well, and an exact same copy of the first Hired Gun. So once more, that is Hired Gun number 2 in a Y-Wing at Initiative 2, Hired Gun number 1 in a Y-Wing at Initiative 2, Outer Rim Pioneer and Escape Craft at Initiative 3, 𝐒𝐍𝐍𝐿 in a Y-Wing at Initiative 4, and then finally 𝐒𝐒𝐃𝐒 at Initiative 5. We will do some cleanup of the R7 astromech, why it's written on there, after I present you my list. For the Empire today, I have Redline in the Punisher, or the TIE Punisher. We got advanced proton torpedoes, Diamond Baron missiles, weapon system officer, and proximity mines. Then we have two exactly the same ISB Jingoists with Predator and Deadman Switch. So I got two of those guys. And then finally, Lieutenant Sai is here in the Lambda class shuttle. He is bringing along Darth Vader and Cian Ray. So once more for my 200 points, I have Lieutenant Sai at Initiative 3, two ISB Jingoists and the TIE Fighters at Initiative 4 each, and then finally Redline and the TIE Punisher at Initiative 5. So here is the board right now. We got the Hired Guns in the left side of the board over there. Then we have the Pioneer. Then we have, of course, 𝐒𝐍𝐿 is in the corner, and then followed by 𝐒𝐒𝐃𝐒. Then I have my ISB guys falling behind Sai and the Punisher there. Our board today, we got some rocks, some clouds, and a single debris field. So anyways, as I said, welcome to the first episode of Legacy 2.0. That is correct. Paige and I are finally playing some Legacy 2.0 ever since AMG has now officially decided to end their run of Star Wars X-Wing. The fan base has decided to do whatever they want with it. So that's kind of the reason why the 𝐄7 astromech is on a Y-Wing. Typically, if you were to play even today 2.0 Legacy, where I build these as YSB 2.0 Legacy, 𝐄7 astromech is typically only ran on the Republic side, but in the app, the Launch Bay app that Paige and I use to build our lists, you can take it on the Scum Y-Wings. I see no reason why it didn't have the little symbol on it that's exclusive to the Republic. The only cards we wouldn't be able to run with this, as we see that like almost every card right now for Extended Legacy is like there on Launch Bay, where it's not in YSB 2 Legacy. So as far as I'm concerned, as long as it doesn't have the symbol that is restricted to that specific faction, the Republic, the Galactic Empire, anything like that, so you definitely can't take that in a Rebel list, can't take something with the Galactic Empire on it, but as long as it doesn't have that, I see no reason why you can't just run it for the fun. Again, this is fun. And also, if you never played back in 2.0, I feel sad for you. 2.0 really was Star Wars X-Wing. So how it worked is that you got 200 points, and everything went to that 200 points, where today you have 20 points, and that's for your fighters, and then every fighter has an upgrade cost that's attached to it, and then you basically throw those upgrade cards on it. That wasn't how 2.0 was. 2.0 under Fantasy Flight, 200 points, every ship costed a point, and then every upgrade card costed something. So they're all affiliated at 200 points. So in theory, you could build an entire list of vanilla guys. Take the named pilots, never put an upgrade on them, and throw 8 ships together. Or you could build an expensive list where you maybe run 2 fighters, but all those fighters have expensive upgrades on them. So it really was an interesting time period. Now again, in the last battle report, we talked about it, but we are going to use 2.5 rule updates. I really think the 2.5 rules are really good, but in here we are using old 2.0 legacy point values for all that. We're back in a good old dogfight, or just basically just smashing fighters into each other for, I guess, the fun of it. The Empire trying to control the galaxy here, Scum and Villainy. We got to get rid of that. They don't serve us to the Empire. We may use them for bounty hunter purposes every now and then, but we got to control the galaxy. That's what the Empire here is for. So anyways, half points here is very interesting. The card's still putting it, but if a ship goes below, of course, its value of half points, then you get a boatload of points because, again, the fighters are quite expensive. For example, let's look down at my TIE Punisher here. Down here in this little corner area, my Punisher total cost of the fighter itself is 50 points, and then all the little upgrades on it gave me 71 points. My damage threshold is 5 because I am 6 hull, 3 shield, rounded half would be 4.5, so rounded up is 5. Then Paige gets 36 points half pointed, so it's a little different here. You get a lot more half points for knocking out a ship half pointed. So anyways, that's just a little bit of housekeeping in all of that. So without further ado, we'll see you all in post movement for round number 1. Welcome, folks, to post movement for round number 1. I did forget, but we did set the timer. There it is right there for you all. But anyways, let's discuss movements. First up, the agents, the ISBs, both flew up 2 soft and then barrel rolled. Lieutenant Sai did a 2 soft turn and then coordinated. Redline did a boost for his coordinated action. Lieutenant Sai's ability can't go off because I chose an action that is not on Lieutenant Sai's bar. Then he decided to do a 3 straight maneuver and then another boost. Both the hired guns did two straights and then focused. A 1 straight for the outer rim, and then a soft 1 turn for both Lamia and Arizal, and then they all focus. So that is it for round number 1. There is no shooting to go on here, so we'll see you all in post movement for round number 2. Welcome to post movement for round number 2. Here is the board state. Let's begin the discussion of it. First up, Lieutenant Sai flew another 2 bank and then coordinated good old Redline. Redline took a focus, so Lieutenant Sai, thanks to his ability, also got a focus token. Redline did a 2 straight maneuver. Redline, since he performed the focus action off the coordinate, did get to go with a target lock. No other actions for him. I decided just to fly him up. The 2 higher guns, number 2 went 2 straight, focus. Number 1 did a 1 soft turn, bumped his friend, hit a critical result, so he lost the shield, and then got target locked. Over on this side, we had a 3 straight for the Pioneer, 2 straight for the Pioneer. We had 3 straight for Arizal, and then two straight for Limea, and then they all focused. And then finally, my 2 ISBs, 3 straight for number 1, and then 2 straight for number 2. They both focused. So mainly, the only shooting is to go over here and do this. And that Redline is automatically going to start it off with using a Diamond Baron missile at the one he target locked. Actually, make sure I'm within 2 here. I can't be within 1 to shoot this. Yes, folks, I can fire this missile. So, I can spend a charge, and after this attack hits, you may spend another charge. If you do, each ship at 0 to 1, a defender with agility equal to or less than the defenders rolls 1 attack die, and then suffers a hit or crit based on that. So both Y-Wings have the agility 1, folks, so they both, basically, I could choose to do it. But attack has to hit first, folks. Attack has to hit first. So let's attack. Our good friend, Redline shooting 3. Missile go. Wow, I don't even have to spin the target lock on that. That is a hit, and a crit there on one defense die. All right, let's see. At least you defend one. Otherwise, all the shield, well, 2 shields and the critical go right into you. Oh, you do have, no, well, that's an eyeball. Unfortunately, that is 2 hits of the shields and a critical hit. Wow, that bump really did hurt. All right, what's the critical damage? What did my missile hit? Loose stabilizer. All right, so no direct damage. All right, well, that is it for Red Line. That was, well, Paige did win initiative here, folks, but I can tell you, I don't think Lima got any shots out this way. I think the only shooting is now the hired guns against me. Yes, folks, I am correct. Everybody else over on this side of the board has no shooting to do. It is just Red Line, the junkie, against the hired guns. All right, so hired gun number 1 or 2, doesn't really matter. They're both range 2 to me. Well, one of them I think has. We did check it. Marksmanship is on both of the hired guns. Only the second one with the focus token has the marksmanship active. I only get 1 defense die here, folks. Let's see how bad this is. This is 2 shots against 1 defense die. Who's going first? Is it 1 or 2?
We'll get 1 out of the way.
All right, 1 out of the way. They're both range 2, by the way, folks. If I was range 2, then they're range 2.
Oof.
No hits. That pilot's too distracted by getting hit with a missile.
That pilot's just struggling tonight.
He's a hired gun, after all. Well, you can basically spend it. Yeah, I mean, there's no real point to keep it. This is the only shooting we got. All right. I will evade 1, take a crit. I lose a shield. I believe I now have half points on hired gun number 1. No, I need
threshold of 5.
Threshold 5. Oh, I need 1 more. Yes, because of that extra shield. But anyways, folks, that is pretty much it for round number 2. I nearly thresholded a hired gun Y-wing. So anyways, when we return, we'll have moved our ships and ready for more combat in round number 3. Welcome everybody to post movement for round number 3. There's definitely a lot of combat going on now. So let's break down where everybody flew. First up, we got Lieutenant Sai. He took a 1 soft turn, coordinated with that ISB, and they both took focus tokens. That ISB did a 2 hard turn, was able to dodge the gas cloud and dodge bumping into Sai. That's very good. Lord Vader would be very disappointed in that agent, in the ISB 𝐒𝐶. The other one flew up 3 straight in focus. He can't do any much else than that. I guess I got to barrel roll them. Funny enough. Anyways, over here we got 1 soft turn for the Pioneer, 2 soft turn for Lima, and then 1 soft turn for Ezreal. They all took focus tokens because Lord Vader is there. Lord Vader is there. He's ready to choke. Anyways, for Red Line, he dropped a proximity mine. It's now going to be there forever. Unlike other mines where it detonates at the system phase, that just sits there until someone flies over it. Whether it's my guys or whether it's Paige's guys. And then it blows up and deals damage. And then, finally, hired gun number 1 did a 2 soft turn focus. Hired gun number 2 did a 1 straight, and then fixed his card, and then...
Actually reversed that. It was hired gun number 1 that
yes, hired gun number 1 is the one that's bleeding all over the place. Hired gun number 1 did a 1 straight, repair his damage card. Hired gun number 2 did the 2 soft turn and focused, and then Red Line did a 4K turn, spinning himself around. Now, I did win initiative, but before the engagement phase, Lord Vader reaches out with the power of the Force, and he wants to choke somebody. Vader reaches out. Lamiak can feel something constricting. Oh no, nothing's happening. Anyways, Vader basically forces, how Vader works is that if Paige doesn't remove a green token, that fighter takes a damage point. So Vader reached out, but somehow the Force wasn't strong enough. Lieutenant Sai needs to get in a little closer there so Vader can reach out of his fighter and start attacking him with his lightsaber. All right, well, anyways, that's enough joke. Let's move into the fights. I did win initiative. Here we go. Red Line's going to launch his one-time use for right now, one-time use. Advanced Proton Torpedo. My TIE Punisher does get the ability to reload. It's a range 1 weapon. I spin my target lock, my charge, and I can shoot now 5 dice at Paige, and I can change 1 hit to a crit result. Get yourself ready, son. Here comes the missile, or the torpedo. Fly, advanced torpedo shots. All right, well, that is 2. We're going to spin the target lock. That was a hit crit there. All right, we only missed 1. All right, that's dangerous. Whomp. All right, 1. Ooh, okay. 1 defense. Oh, you did. And then I actually changed a crit. So you dodged the hit and did 3 crits to the face. Those advanced torpedoes. Let's see what they are. You're not dead yet. Fuel leak. Wait, if you suffer... After you suffer critical damage, you suffer that 1. Oh, wow, that's actually the perfect coincidence. Okay, critical number 2 now. Damage sensor rate. Now you take a damage off the fuel leak. And I think then you repair the card. All right. So yes, fuel leak did repair itself, so Paige doesn't eat another double hit here. Anyways, the last critical damage will be panicked pilot, 2 stress tokens. I would say you're panicked. That is 5. You have a haul left on that Y-wing. Anyways, afterwards... after all that shooting, I then activate my weapons systems officer. After you perform a special attack with the coordinate action, special attack with the lock on target, you may acquire a lock on the defender. So let's just put that back, folks. Let's just put that lock back right where it belongs, right on him. Anyways, that's it for him. We now go over to 𝐒𝐲 and her shots. 𝐒𝐲 shooting the ISB, the one that hard turn number 11, 2 shots on my 3 defense. Let's see how well this works. And it is in bullseye.
So.
Yes. It is definitely bullseye there, folks. I could draw a straight line to it. Well, you can turn that to a crit, and if I absolutely fail us all, I eat that. Well, no, this pilot knows how to fly. He's type leader. Darth Vader's watching. He doesn't like his pilots failing him. Anyways, time for the 4s. Well, let's just shoot back. That's the fun part, I guess. 2 shots off this TIE fighter. I'm not within range 0 to 1 to trigger my effect, so there's nothing to do for that. Anyways, 2 shots. Dice lie where the dice lie, and I'm not going to spend the eyeball for attack here. I'm not threatening to lose my fighter. All right. Now we move into Paige's 4. That'll be range 2 to my TIE fighter. So Arvel shooting the same TIE fighter, marksmanship again, triggering here, 2 against 3. Well, another crit. Well, at least they're consistent. 3 defense. I am consistent at getting at least 2 defense die. All right, my other ISB agent clearly is out. Now we're going to go to the 3s. Let's shoot Psy. He is range 2 to 𝐒𝐲, so why don't we shoot the Y-wing some more. 3 shots from the good old Psy here against 1 defense die at range 2. 2 hits, and I will use my eyeball to make that a 3rd hit. So 3 hits on there. Well, that's out.
That one bounced out, so.
Well, you do know, 𝐒𝐲's green token is gone. That is 2, both her shields and a hull point gone. Great job, Psy. Darth Vader is pleased in this. Anyways, finally we have the Pioneer that can shoot. We'll also check, of course, the 1 hired gun. The Pioneer will shoot Psy. Predator did get off. We were slimming a corner of Psy's base, so we both counted it. We're not here playing competitive, folks. We're just here rolling dice to see who blows up. Well, he's a Pioneer, not a soldier. Anyways, the hired gun gets to go.
I was re-rolling for my
Predator. Yes, Predator. Sorry, folks. That is a hit.
You get the hit.
Psy, roll. Psy, what are you doing? That's what Lord Vader would want. Anyways, lost a shield there. The hired gun can shoot at range 3 to Psy, so 2 shots on me, obstructed and at range 3, so I'm rolling 3 defense die here. So, unless Psy really, really can't fly behind a rock, this sucks. That's 2 hits. That's better than all the other Y-wings were shot today. Wow. Psy So I got some eyeballs in there. Well, I lost another shield, even though I was range 3 and behind a rock. All right, well, so I lost 2 shields. I did get half points on higher gun number 1. How much half pointing did I get there?
20.
20 points. Okay. Right now I lead with 20 points.
You have not gotten half.
No, I need one more on Lema.
Lema yet.
Yep. So with that, no half points on my side over here for me. I lead by 20 points. We'll see you all at post movement for round number 4. Post movement, folks, for round number 4. It's a very interesting one. Let's start it out. 2 straight for higher gun number 1, clearing his stress. Then I did a 2 soft turn with Redline, clearing his stress, and then he reloaded the advanced proton torpedoes, which gets me back my charge. And thanks to taking an action, I get a target lock. I can maintain 2. The 15 is his. He's just 1 higher than 14. Over on this side, I did a 4K turn the spin around. Lema did a 1 straight focus. 𝐒𝐍𝐉𝐎𝐾 did a 2 or no, did he do 3 straight?
3 straight.
3 straight. He bumped into this ISB, the ISB that's over there, so he took the stress to gain the focus token, and then a 2 straights with the Pioneer focused. It blocked size 2 hard turn that is stressful to the shuttle, so he just stopped right there. Did not take any focus tokens, might be regretting that. But anyways, the blue maneuvers on this fighter, it sucks, so... and then my other ISB was originally going to do a 3 hard turn, and he would have actually landed right in front of the Pioneer, but unfortunately that didn't happen. So yeah, so he bumped Psy and took a damage to the face. Lord Vader is very displeased. And then the other hired gun did a 2 straight and target locked Psy. Lord Vader is now going to reach out with the Force. He sees this man doesn't have any green tokens, but there's lots of green tokens over here. They're about to punch Psy in the face, but he sees that juicy one over there, so he reaches out with the Force and he's going to choke hired gun number 2. A shield is going to explode on the system. No, the Q7 is going to have to start repairs. How did that happen? It wonders. But anyways, who cares? It's time to shoot. Paige did win an initiative, so Lema is now going to shoot range 1 at Psy. Lord Vader commands Psy to dodge with his 1 agility. Just pull on the lever really hard, I guess. Anyways, this does have bullseye here, so marksmanship does trigger as well. So I hit to a crit. I only have 2 shields left on this thing. Lieutenant Psy, you better start praying to the dark side of the Force. And the Emperor, of course. Service to him. I guess you're Darth Vader's pilot, so service to Lord Vader. Oh, well, Psy is the only one that has shots. This ISB might have as well, and then there is that ISB back there as well. So there are a lot of guns coming at you, but you have no shields left on Lema, so she is open to ripping into her hull. So it's a big think for Paige. Nothing. All right, my 5. Let's shoot at the gun that's over there. Redline loads up another diamond missile and shoots at higher gun number 2. 3 shots. We're going to target lock all of that. Okay, buddy. That missile was a waste. I guess you get to reload it later. I guess I did fire with perform a special attack with the target lock. You may require a lock on the defender. Okay, let's put that back on. Woohoo! That's fun. It's fun. Anyways, we're now going to go move into pages 4. We're now going to shoot range 1 with 𝐒𝐉𝐻𝐾 into Psy. Or, of course, there is a TIE Fighter, but I think Psy is probably the better choice. Anyways, 𝐒𝐉𝐻𝐾 targeting the ISB. The ISB only has 2 health left, does have Desmond Switch. It could explode and hurt everybody. But that's the price Lord Vader requires. Nothing there, nothing there. All right, the fighter's okay. Now we move into my 4s. Let's shoot both my agents. The ISB Jungist over here shooting 𝐒𝐉𝐻𝐾. 2 shots. I had my Predator reroll. I will definitely need it. My gosh, the dice are cold today. Okay, that's just a hit. 1 dodge. Let's see if there is a dodge in there. There's an eyeball. I suppose you can take it. Psy has no shots at you. And neither does this ISB.
I can't afford
Alright, so the token is gone. This ISB is now going to trigger his effect. I am 0 to 1 of this guy, and he is in my forward facing. So, now, Paige is going to have to decide if the Pioneer is going to lose his green token or he's going to take a strain or deplete of my choice. Anyways, so Paige I've decided to take the deplete token there. So expecting the shots, number of shots that Paige has, I'm going to shoot that Pioneer with a hit and a crit there, folks. Hit crit on the Pioneer. He has 2 defense die. He will take 1 or he will take none.
None.
All right, the eyeball has been spent. Now we're moving to 3s. Paige has a choice here with her 3. She can either shoot at range 0, take the deplete and shoot a single round, or she can shoot range 1 at my TIE fighter and shoot 2 shots. Again, the range bonus gets removed here because of the deplete token.
Fine, we trying to take out the sci-fi.
The ISB is going to be hit up with some shots. 2 rounds coming in. Pew pew. That is 2 hits. All right, Agent, you got to dodge twice, or you don't dodge at all. And like a martyr, after taking his 2 hits, he explodes. Lord Vader is very displeased. He wasn't worth it. Sai takes a damage. 𝐒𝐓𝐃𝐄𝐓 takes a damage.
Does get you half points on Lima.
Lima didn't get range 1. Pioneer took a damage, Sai took a damage, and 𝐒𝐓𝐃𝐄 took a damage. That's all who took a damage. I have lost the TIE fighter. Paige has a full 32 points. I am 20 to 32 now. All right, now moving on to Sai. Let's shoot up with Sai. The lieutenant is going to attack Lima. That is who Lord Vader commands to be attacked. So, without further ado, let's roll our 4 dice. Range 1. Lord Vader is very, very displeased with Lieutenant Sai. That's a single hit. Well, that is a single damage. I got half points on Lima now. All right. Finally, we got the hired gun. That is within range too, folks, so it can fire an ion torpedo if it wanted to. To ionize a ship of my class would require 3 ion tokens. Ion missiles coming from this man here into Sai. Oh no, hold on, Sai. Ion weaponry. And the timer has finished. Anyways, it's going to be 2 eyeballs, but Paige does have a target lock to
spend that target lock.
Yeah, Paige needs to ensure that she hits at least a damage point here. Well, I can assure you that by the power of Sai, I will be taking a damage. He will be taking a damage and an ion token. That is my final shield. The timer did go off, folks. So, calculating full points and half points right now, it's 32 to 20, and what is Lima's half point?
20.
So that is 40 altogether. But you know, folks, it was in the middle of us shooting. We're going to go to one more round for you all. I have officially won it at this round, but you know, let's go one more round of fun. Let's see if it happens. Anyways, it rolled when we were rolling, so you know, we'll go one more round. So we'll see you all at the end of movement for round number 5, the final round of this game. Welcome, folks, to the final round. This is it, folks. Anyways, let's discuss some movements. 2 straight, cleared his last stress, focused. I did a 3 straight, then focused. Did a 1 straight and focused. Did a 1 soft turn to clear the stress, and then I focused and took the... Because I bumped, I took the red focus action. Did a 3 straight, bumped Lima. So then he had to do his also stress focus. Did a 1 soft turn, cleared his stress focus. Lima attempted to do a 4K turn. That failed, so bumped the Pioneer, so took a damage and stressed, and the Pioneer did a 3K turn and turned himself around. Anyways, Paige did win initiative. Lima doesn't have any shots, so that means let's shoot range 1 at the guy that's right in front of me and fire that advanced proton torpedo. I reloaded. Here we go, folks. Range 1, advanced torpedo. I have a target lock and I have an eyeball. Here we go, 5 shots. Woo! Okay, so I'm only going to spin the target lock to re-roll 2. I already got 2 hits in there and an eyeball. So target lock re-roll. Off more blanks. So I will spin my eyeball to get a hit, and then that hit becomes a crit. That then goes to Paige rolling. I wish I had gotten all 5 because I could have done some more damage. Anyways, roll 1. Oh, evade. So only losing the shields. No half points. Right now it is 40-32, just as anyone's curious, but it's very close to not being that. Anyways, let's move on to the 4s. Well, 𝐒𝐓𝐻 has no shots. My ISB agent does. Oh, we forgot Lord Vader. You know, folks, Lord Vader was so distracted yelling at 𝐶 to do better, I totally forgot to choke someone out. He's choking out 𝐶 right now, so I'm not going to go back and do it, because technically I could do it on someone on the board, but I missed the timing, so I will accept that. So anyways, I'm going to now shoot with the ISB, because I just remembered, but I did miss the timing. Alright, ISB. My first ISB shooting 𝐒𝐓𝐻, 2 shots, range 2. That is going to be a hit. I'm going to spin the eyeball here. There's not really anyone threatening me. 𝐒𝐓𝐻 will take it, and that nearly puts him down to half points here. So loses the shield, takes the whole damage, and now we move into the 3s. 𝐶 is first. His rear gunner is going to go shooting up 𝐒𝐓𝐻. 3 shots from the rear. That is going to be a hit. Alright, I'm going to keep my defense token for defense purposes. 𝐒𝐓𝐻 can clearly...
get it because...
no, 𝐒𝐓𝐻 has a green.
I still don't get it because the eyeball changes to a blank result.
When you're damaged. Yeah. Alright, so that then hits 𝐒𝐓𝐻's half point critical right there. And anyways, we finish it off with, of course, Paige's 2 and 3 shooting at, of course, good old 𝐶. Pioneer shooting at 𝐶. And in bullseye as well, so a good old Predator reroll. Range 2 here. 2 shots. Well, Predator reroll. Oh, an eyeball. Well, anyways, now we go to the range 1 shot. 2 shots onto me, and that's pretty much it. So 2, no way to modify each other, so it's 2-1 here, folks. Paige is basically looking for a hit.
You are most definitely in bullseye, so...
Can't modify dice. We're range 1, range 0.
You.
Alright, here we go. 2 shots, 1 defense, nothing fancy. Oh no, it was so close, folks. Anyways, just to calculate it for you, each Y-wing was 20 points, correct?
20, 20, 19.
20, 20, 19, so that's 59. If Paige had half-pointed, showing you how close this really was, 𝐶's half-point threshold is 33. It would have been 32 plus 33. Paige would have walked away with the win at 65-59. But anyways, it is 32-59. That was a close one, folks. A real close one. It would have been out of range anyways if I had been able to half point this one right here that's over there. Unfortunately, Red Line couldn't do it. But the Empire succeeds today. I hope you all enjoyed today's battle report. This 2.0 Legacy stuff is a lot of fun. I was joking with Paige. It's a lot harder to build lists with 2.0 Legacy since everything bleeds into that 200 points you got to use. But I think it gives a good challenge to kind of figure out how to build, what to take, and all of that. Like I said, you could take full lists of just guys with no upgrades on them, or like a 1-point upgrade, or you could take a couple fighters that are just maxed out on all the upgrades. So this should be interesting. Anyways, in the next battle report, we're back with more extended 2.0 Legacy dogfighting. We'll see you all then. And before you go, do make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell so you can notify my videos go live for you. And we'll see you next time on Mama Dragon's Miniatures.